Hey guys.
Alright guys, we're back to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader. Patreon request right here. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of the band. The name of the song is easy. In the Gardens of Hyacinths.
It's easy.
Hyacinths. It turns out the name is also not that easy. But anyways, the name of the band
when
is...
I saw the album cover, by the way, for like the thumbnail for the song, I thought they're from Italy.
Why? Because there's like a broken down windmill or something?
Yeah, and it kind of looks like it looks like Italy.
Wow, you get Italy from that?
Well, what did you get from that?
Not
I definitely didn't get Minneapolis, Minnesota.
All right, fair enough. I also didn't get Minneapolis,
And
Minnesota.
looking at the name, I also didn't get
Because
that.
it looks like the Highlands of Scotland, a little bit.
Okay, that's actually a better.
Yeah, it's a better one,
That's a
right?
better one,
That's
yeah.
a better one. It looks like the Highlands of Scotland. Or Ireland, the coast of Ireland, with cliffs and stuff.
Just anywhere around there.
Definitely somewhere around there. Definitely not Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's
No.
100% for sure. All right, so this band is from Minneapolis, Minnesota, according to Metal Encyclopedia, which it's a shock. Honestly, it is a shock. Now, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of the band. This is one of those bands that the name, if we were playing Scrabble and I wrote this down, everybody would challenge.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it means. I don't know if this is a made-up word or if this actually... After we finish the video, I got to Google, find out exactly what this means.
Or just type it and send it to Mikel Salo because he knows like Latin and stuff. Maybe it's Latin.
I think he's a scholar now.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's going to be on Ancient Aliens with his hair sticking up. Fuck. Oh, that would be hilarious.
No, de facto, aliens.
Oh God, I hope he's not watching this. Anyways, if that guy ever makes it big, he owes us big time. Oh, he owes us big time, man. If he ever gets big like Metallica big, I'm talking like Metallica big. He's got to put us on the payroll somehow. Somehow, like he owes us big time.
It's like how Queen used to go like "Ero" in the middle of the concert. He would just go "Stop no" in the middle of his concert.
All right. On that note, let's move on. So this is a melodic black metal band from none other than Minneapolis, Minnesota. I mean, like, really, like, wow. I honestly don't know what we're gonna get ourselves into. No, but like of all places, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And like seriously. All right. Well, we did a melodic black metal band from Texas. That was kind of weird too. But anyways, so I guess they're popping up everywhere.
But at least the name was a little bit easier to pronounce.
Yeah, Vesperian Sorrow was the name of the band.
And the cover of the album was
kind of give it away a little bit.
Kind of give it away.
Okay, yeah, this one looks like something like folky or atmospheric or something. All right, let's do this anyways. Oh, crap. now the cover of the album makes a lot more sense. By the way, they have a new album coming out.
Yeah.
The Palms of Sorrowed Kings. There should be an S in there, and it should be the Psalms of Sorrowed Kings. That would make a lot more sense. November 22nd, 2019, which is just around the corner. All right, so what did you think of this?
The cover makes
more sense now.
It makes a little bit more sense, but when you start listening to this, it makes more sense going through the song.
Okay.
Like right at the start, when you start listening to the fast drums, and you just look at the thing, I'm like, I think this is the wrong album cover and everything.
They picked the wrong cover.
Yeah, and even the background has like flowers and stuff, and as the song progresses, then it kind of makes more sense.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I felt the song was a lot more folky than it was melodic. So it's almost like more of a folk black metal vibe more than it is a melodic black metal vibe. I mean, I don't know about the whole album. Yeah. Like, we can't speak of the whole album. This song
is a lot more folky.
Yeah, very folky. That's what I'm saying. Now the image makes more sense. It's a lot, not a little. It's very folky. It almost sounds like there's a few bands coming out of Sweden that have this style of sound where they mix black metal with folk metal, and it has this kind of like hybrid feel to it. Managarm is one of those bands that comes to mind, and I like this kind of mixture.
Yeah.
When you include like black metal, but you give a little bit
so
of
dark, yet something so light can.
Yeah, there's a guitar riff in that song. It's like super melodic.
Super melodic, super folky.
It's super folky as well. I'm really having a hard time.
More of the black metal stuff comes from
the
vocals, because the vocals and the drums, the fast-paced drums, the vocals are like raw black metal vocals
style.
Yeah, and the guitars and everything are very folky, and then the drums are just brutal black metal.
And then once again, I'm not saying the song doesn't have melody. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the melody that it has is folky. So to me, I almost rather call it folk black metal than call it melodic black metal, because the sound of the melody is very folky in nature. Yeah. It has all of those kind of folky condiments in it, but it's really well put together. The two actually merge very well together. Yeah. They're really blended in very. The blend of the two styles of the two genres occurs in a very creative way. Let's put it that way. You don't feel. Sometimes, like we're listening to songs and we always say not always, but we complain about certain tracks that there's a disconnect between the vocals. Either the speed of the song doesn't match the vocals or whatever. Sometimes there's a disconnect. In this one, you don't feel that disconnect, for as much as the melody of the music is very different from the guitars and the drums. The two are still blended in very well together. You don't feel like one doesn't belong there or one is kind of running over the other. You don't feel that way. You feel like they're very segregated from each other, and they work really well from that perspective. Well, what a cool surprising band from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Wow. All right. On that note, this is it for this Monday doubleheader, but come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. All right, guys. See ya.
See ya.